Sir, you're the Joint Strike Fighter pilot, correct? F-35? Could you tell me a little bit about the plane you fly, sir?
Yeah, it's the F-35 Sea Lightning II. It's the Navy's version of the Joint Strike Fighter, so it can take off and land on aircraft carriers.
So that's a stealth aircraft, correct?
Yes, it's a stealth fifth-generation aircraft.
And how many engines does that have?
Just one.
It's got just one. So does that limit you in any way?
No, it's got 43,000 pounds of thrust, so that thing gets us where we need to go in a hurry.
So have you flown it on any kind of missions, or I don't know if that's classified?
I'm an instructor pilot. So
You're an instructor? Top Gun.
I do that.
Maverick, ladies and gentlemen, there he is. Is that out of Pensacola?
We're actually out of NAS Lemoore in California.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Did you fly them here from California?
Yes, we did.
You did?
Brought two jets out from California for this.
Now, when you're making that flight, is it, are you going like supersonic the whole way? Or you can't do that, right?
No, most of the time when we're trying to save gas to go far, we go about the same speed the airliners do.
So it takes about the same time to get here.
Yeah,
wow.
You usually have to stop for gas.
You have to stop for gas. Wow, really cool. Were you up today in it?
No, actually, the demo today was flown by Lieutenant Commander Calvi. He's right behind you over there.
One last question is, prior to flying the F-35, like how do you advance up to that? What do you have to start in to work your way?
I flew F-18s for 5 years. You can start off flying the F-35 after you get your wings, basically.
Right.
After you become a naval aviator, so that's usually you have to start off flying the T6, and then the T-45 is our advanced jet trainer, and then you can fly it after that.
Really cool. Do you have a favorite plane that you've flown since you've been flying?
Oh man, I love the F-35. It's really fantastic to fly that thing. It's it's completely state of the art, and it just has all the bells and whistles you could want as a pilot.
Can you take off vertically in that?
No, that's the F-35B version. That's a short takeoff vertical landing variant. Ours is meant to be able to use the catapult and then the arresting wire recovery systems for the aircraft carriers.
But you'll come off of a carrier in that all the time?
Yeah. When we're not based off of the land. But
so are you guys Navy or Marines?
We're Navy. And we train Marines. The Marines actually fly the F-35C as well.
Very cool. Thank you so much for your time today, sir.
Absolutely.
Really. So guys, this is the pilot that flew today over the beach. Joe, thank you so much. So you were the gentleman that was flying the F-35 today in this air show.
Yeah,
wow.
I had the privilege of being able to get airborne over Fort Lauderdale today.
That's incredible.
Did it, I practiced, I flew in here Thursday evening, and then we did a practice on Friday, and then we did our air show yesterday. Yesterday was amazing because there was all that weather and it just kind of parted.
I saw it. I was there.
And then it came back in afterward, and then today was just gorgeous blue skies and these puffy white clouds in the background. It's just it's amazing.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit? What's it like when you're flying over the coast here and you see all these people? Because we don't know, and you're one of the few select people in the entire world in the history of the world that's able to do that. What's that like?
Well, it's a privilege, and we don't take it lightly. But man, it is so fun. It is a license to steal, is what I think it is, to go out here and just put on a show and demonstrate what the F-35C can do, and just show the American public, what we have for them, it's in our inventory for defense. So it's just really cool to be part of that. It's an honor to be able to come out here and meet people, and man, when I'm airborne, I try to look out and take it in as much as possible, because you're right, I don't take it lightly, but I know that there's very few of us that get to go up there.
Absolutely.
And look down and see the beach filled with people, and see all the boats out in the water. Probably 1,000 boats out there today. So I did my last pass. I told the air boss at the show, I said, hey, I'm gonna go put a sneak pass out by the boats out there, because they're out there wanting a good show too, and they kind of get forced to stay a little further out than they probably want to, but that's just for their safety.
What would you say is the biggest misconception from people like me that will never ever do what you do when you're up there? Like what do people not get that you can share with us as far as from that perspective of being a pilot?
The biggest challenge to being a fighter pilot is not always pulling G. It's can you handle pressure? Can you think under a time crunch? And then really it's the hardest, the actual task that we're doing is we're operating systems. So, you know, when we move on to these, you know, 4th gen airplanes like the F-18, F-16, but then we move on to, you know, 5th gen, it's, you know, I have so much autopilot at my disposal. And so, you know, a lot of when I'm doing tactics, I'm using autopilot as pilot relief, so I can focus on working my systems, you know, my radar and all that and everything else, targeting pods and stuff, to be lethal and survivable. So that's the challenge, is that, you know, it's not, you know, everything fighter pilot, you're just sitting there pulling G dog fighting the whole time.
Exactly.
And, but no,
that's what I thought.
It's not, yeah, it's not. It's you're controlling the systems, and you just, you know, kind of think of it like I'm almost sitting in a drone. I take off, I land, and when I get out there,
That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah, I'm working the systems. So that's
right.
But it does do attack. We train to the CAS mission. We train to strafing. Our primary mission is not going to be strafing. It's going to be, you know, electronic attack. It's going to be air to air, you know, fighting. It's going to be, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, we don't need a gun. You know, there's the Warthog for that, and there's
That's true.
Other platforms. If you need bullets on deck, you know, call somebody else, I guess.
Well, listen, thank you for all you do and for keeping us safe, and we really appreciate having you up there.
Yeah, thanks for supporting the Navy, and good luck to your son.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.
There you go. There's a steady cam right there for you.
You're the best. Thank you, buddy. We got a pilot checking out the
Hey, check
camera,
that
ladies and
out,
gentlemen.
huh? It's
You want to
smooth.
take that up with you.
Yeah, this is about as smooth as an F-35.
Stay safe up there.